Ever get the feeling you're getting too old for this shit? Anyway. Hey everyone, Jack Mornick here. Tired as a fucking ox. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Sorry, I have been working my ass off on a whole bunch of different projects, both at work and here on the channel, and you know, it's been pretty overwhelming. So, anyway, today I guess I just wanted to go into a little rant about the creepypasta community. Well, there's not really much to say, but since it's October, figured I might as well. So I guess to start, I think the creepypasta community is, I think a lot of them are pretty damn talented, I'll give them that. Inventive and creative for sure. The problem is that their entire community is pretty much, spawned from this culture that's, what a shocker, pretty much comes from NintEGA hybrids. Yeah, those people again. One of the biggest enablers of that whole fucking scene is Luigi Kid Gaming, which I don't know if you've ever heard of his fucking bitch ass, but God, dude, he annoys the shit out of me. He's just another fucking PewDiePie clone, at least he was back when I fucking, still cared, really. Nowadays I don't anymore, but from what I understand, apparently he's still enabling the community to this day. Which I am not exactly fond of, frankly. Look, as I've mentioned at least once before, being an NintEGA hybrid never leads to anything good. Usually it manifests in the form of, being a hateful piece of shit, or just a depressed motherfucker. And in more extreme cases, it manifests in the case of, people like Emmy Jones, Chris Chan, Gia the Dark Angel, fucking Pack Attack, and really a whole laundry list of other people. The point is, just about everything bad that's ever happened to the Sonic and hell, the SEGA community in general, has been caused by an NintEGA hybrid. Which I'm not exactly happy about, I'll tell you that much. But again, like I said, if they could just remove that fucking stain upon their fucking nature, then I think they would be nice to have around, but at the same time, I think the creepypasta concept itself kind of reflects poorly upon the greater SEGA communities. Especially in the case of things like Sonic.exe. I mean, come on, people. You could at least try a bit more than, well, sprite swapping. I've seen a lot of really cool creepypasta creations come out over the years. I think one notable example was Sonic.omt. Those fucking games. Those are like, if you want more deets on the whole creepypasta side of the community, I'd recommend checking out the channel Dunkachi. I don't exactly agree with some of his stances regarding, Nintendo and NintEGA and stuff, but if anyone would be the most knowledgeable about, the creepypasta side of Sega, and really just creepypastas in general, yeah, that dude's the one to ask. Dunkachi. But yeah. I think a lot of creepypasta stuff is, well, obviously, it's going to be a lot of edgelord shit. So, Sonic kills all his friends, blah, 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 fucking blah. It's not scary, it's just brutal for the sake of being brutal. He's what I would say if I didn't also have some taste. And I can admit that a lot of really cool and amazing creations have come from the creepypasta sub-community. even if its very existence is sort of a stain upon, you know, our nature and our greater image as a community, I do respect them at the same time. Because, well, at the end of the day, they still have half a spirit of Sega within them. And I think it's pretty cool that, they can create all this shit dedicated to a whole bunch of, creepypasta shit. And they can do it based solely off of their. Well, I'm not sure what it is, but it used to come from a place of clear malice. But ever since then, it's somehow transformed into something more, I don't know, respectful, appreciative. It's hard to really say, but I can say for certain that a lot of the creations are really unique. Before it shut down, I did have an interest in actually trying out, I even downloaded Roblox and everything because I saw this one particular fan game. I think it was like, it wasn't Outcome Memories. It was like this one multiplayer game where you had to play as a survivor or the killer, and I thought that was pretty cool. Like do it Friday the 13th style. The Friday the 13th the game. Like games like that are just a lot of fun, and I thought it was pretty cool that they came up with that. But unfortunately, the game apparently got removed from Roblox, and I mean, also it's Roblox, so yeah, not exactly a big fan of that. But again, I can appreciate the creepypasta community for the creations they come up with. And a lot of the stuff they come up with is pretty cleverly, designed, and even written in most cases. So I can appreciate that. But anyway, that's just a quick little rant I had on the creepypasta community. In summary, TLDR, blah 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 bullshit. I respect them. I don't like them, but I respect them, and I think that they do have potential to be more than what they currently are. If they could just purge some parts of their sub-community, then they would be at the truest, fullest potential. Because, newsflash, Sonic killing all his friends with always the bad ending isn't exactly the most wholesome thing you can do. Like, you can be better, people. You can put, like, a nice little wholesome ending twist onto the end of the games and stories and whatnot. And, maybe the real Sonic comes in and kicks their asses or something. I don't know, but I mean, you don't need fucking deadbeats like Luigi Kid. Alright, you don't need fuckers like him or any of the other people from Nintendo or NintEGA hybrids enabling you. You can be your own thing, and you can come up with your own wholesome ideas. And you can do it in a way that really reflects well upon not only your community, or rather section of the community, but also the greater Sonic community, and in turn, the greater SEGA communities as a whole. But right now, as you are just kind of doing edgelord shit for the sake of it being edgelord shit. And I can't say I approve of that at all, especially in this community. So, yeah. I respect you, but I want you to be better than you are, because this is unacceptable. Anyway. Like, in summary, you have potential, but you're definitely not there yet. Anyway, that's just a little rant I had for the month of October. Next month I'll be coming out with either a video about the Zombots from the Metal Virus arc of Sonic, or talking about, the Alien video I promised earlier this year. I'll figure it out. But I will get them done, promise. Or at least I'll try, if I don't get sick or some shit on the day that I'm gonna record it, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. This is Jack Mode at the Sega Superfan, signing off. Please watch my new fan playlist that I made, yeah. They'll be linked in the description too, so, please watch that. And, yeah. I'll see you later. Bye.